So I thought about this phrase today. Um, be confident enough in yourself to question what you believe. And for some reason, sometimes phrases like that just kind of hit me and make me think that there's something interesting in them, something useful. It's not necessarily that they're novel or anything like that, but they just hit me a certain way. And that was one of them. Because I often find myself trying to articulate what I mean when I say we should question ourselves. Because it's tricky, right? It's hard to distinguish between being humble and empathetic and open-minded enough to question what you believe, to question things that you assume are true, to try and identify your blind spots, to try and see your biases, to try and know yourself in a way that's really hard to know yourself. Um, but there's also this risk of questioning the core of who you are, of being of lacking conviction, of lacking the ability to truly believe in something and have faith and believe it to be true, and the power of that. And that it's difficult, right? Sometimes I worry that people interpret what I'm saying as you should open yourself up to being manipulated or brainwashed. You should question who you are. Nothing you know is real or true. And that's kind of the mindset. And it's not. It's not. It's also not, you don't have to question anything. You should just believe everything you see is the truth. And those are equally no good to me. Neither of those is the place I want to be. And this phrase, be confident enough to question yourself, to me, just kind of encompasses what I think it should be. There is a mix of confidence and humility. There is a mix of conviction and willingness to challenge yourself, which is what it is, right? That's what we know life is, the duality, the balance that we seek. There has to be a balance between those two. And hopefully for some people that maybe I'm projecting this, but some people that worry that what I'm saying is believe what anybody tells you, or everything you thought you knew is not true. It's not. It's not that. In some ways, have enough confidence in yourself. Have enough confidence in who you are as a person and the things you believe in, to test them, to challenge them. Because if you are confident in yourself, if you've done the work and you're thoughtful enough and you're self-aware enough to know, hey, I'll know it if I start getting off track. I'll know it if this starts getting bad, or at least I know I'll seek it out, right? I'll look for that. I have enough faith in my moral compass and who I am that I'll catch it. Maybe not right away. Maybe I won't be perfect, but I'm well adjusted enough. I'm mature enough. I'm capable enough to figure this out. So I can question. I don't have to worry that I'm going to be taken advantage of or manipulated, or I'm going to give up everything I believe in. I don't have to have that fear because I'm confident enough in myself. I'm confident enough in the things that I believe to examine them. And I think that's an important thing for people to do. Maybe it'll help some people. It would have helped a former version of me overcome some of that hump, because there was some ego involved in it, where you don't want to admit that maybe some of the things I thought or the way I was acting wasn't right. But it almost introduces this different layer of you, right? The true you. Be confident enough in that version of you to say, yeah, maybe I did get it wrong. Maybe I did see some of it off. But I put forth the effort. I did the work to figure that out and to try and be better. And you can only get there if you question. You can only get there if you're willing to truly examine yourself and what you believe. So it doesn't have to be blasphemous. It doesn't have to be hurtful to you in some way. It doesn't mean you have to change who you are or what you believe or what you think. It just means you're confident enough in yourself to question it and see what's there. That's all we can really ask.